Welcome back to yet another episode of Road to 20,000 VR. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. I am back once again on the VR grind. So close to 20k. Now, it could happen this episode. It's going to be tough. I'm going to have to gain a ton of VR. But I think it's more likely that we'll get it in the next episode if things go smoothly. In today's episode, that is. And I am back once again using more wacky combos. This time I'm on the Prancer with the metal tires. Also rocking light blue Yoshi, of course. And my usual cloud glider. I can't get the double box there. We're in second though. We're in a pretty decent lobby here. There's, I think, one player in the 30k range. And then I believe I am the next best. So once again, I may do some lobby surfing, as I have been recently. Go ahead and red shell that player. They got rid of their protection there. Looks like it actually lagged. We didn't hit them. They must have pulled double protection from that set too. So what I can do is just red them in the shortcut actually, which is definitely a brutal spot to get hit. And get an early lead here. See if we can keep it. See if we can run the rest of this race. I'll go ahead and back that bomb. And wow, where did that green shell even come from? It came like off the curb on the side. Must have snuck around my bomb there before I got a chance to throw it. I'm actually in third here. I was going to say, I don't even see anyone else. I missed the snipe. Oh no, the boo steals my bomb too there. I was about to drop that back, see if I can take anyone else out. We need some protection here. Nice. With the red shell, I can hold onto that for now. Wow, another boo. Back-to-back boos. You know, I have a feeling my boo luck is pretty bad in this game, but I've never had it happen that quickly. 2 in a row in a matter of seconds. That is crazy. What can we get? We need something good. We get the shroom for the shortcut. I can trail my red shell here. We're back in the lead. What a pull. I can hear the Koopa Troopa behind us. I can't get any mini turbos here. They're going to go for the Hail Mary. They missed, and we can get the first. A good way to start. The boos almost ruined my day there, back to back, but we get the first either way, and we get a plus 19. And we are back for the next race, Dragon Driftway, starting off in first, seeing if we can keep up the good races, get another first place potentially. This one might be a tough one. The rollers really come in handy on this track with all the tight turns. And wow, I spammed the green shell by accident and sniped that player. What just happened? That was so perfectly timed. Could not make that up myself if I tried. But like I was saying, the metal tires are pretty abysmal. The Prancer isn't too good either for this track. And wow, that player came out of nowhere. I was worried rather that they were going to steal my box. We came out alive. That's some fire. Almost get hit. I think they got hit. No, they didn't. We just passed them. We have the horn. Do I horn them here? I don't really need to unless they are a threat, you know, unless they start trailing something. I'd of course rather save the horn in case of a blue shell or something, so we can see what they pull here, see if they're going to trail. They have the shell. I'll just go ahead and horn them right away. We still have the shroom in first, which should come in handy here. And yeah, I can't even crank out the purple mini turbo there on that super tight corner. It's a great pull. We get the banana in the pocket. Okay, so there's a shell here. We don't have much of a lead though. You know, the players in second and third are right there. That is a barrage of greens. We almost get hit. Wow, the last one actually does hit me. I'm just going to shroom to recover. Try to get some space. On second, they have the boomerang there. I see them trying to line it up. It looks like they had to back it actually because of a red shell. And okay, there it is once again. We can go ahead and back our banana. They missed us again. That was super close the third time. I think we have a bit of a break from the rest of the pack at least. There is a Donkey Kong player there, not too far behind. What can we get here? They have a red. We have to block it with our only protection. Good thing there's another set right here coming up quickly. There's the blue shell, so I'm actually going to slow down. They're going to red me anyways, so it didn't really matter. We need something good here. Wow, I can't get any tricks. I'm going super slow. We're using the boomerang. Wait, the boomerang cracked that red at the very last second. We can boomerang the player that passed us. We can back it, and we can get the first. Wow, what a clutch finish. Getting the mushroom, the boomerang came in handy there. And a plus 20. We have Calamari Desert here for this next race, race number 3. Trying to continue our winning efforts. Back-to-back first so far. With some good luck. I watched that last race back. I'm not even sure what cracked that red shell that was coming for me. because I thought it was my boomerang, but my boomerang actually was a little bit ahead of me, it looked like. So maybe it was just lag. I'm not really sure. But that was a crazy finish nonetheless. I'm going to go ahead and bag here. I'm going to slow down a little bit. I don't really have any coins. The pack is really close. Yeah, we end up getting lag trailed there anyways. So I don't think it really matters here. I can go ahead and just get this double. Slow down a little bit. Get another double here in a second. We can start pushing forward. This is, of course, a great bagging track. I was going to try to front run just because I started in first. But it did not work out there. So sometimes the game is just telling me to bag even when I'm not trying to. Yeah, it looks like we're in last right now. We have a great set of items though. So the plan is to try to hold this as long as I can and try to use the golden. Oh, we just get hit by the train there at the last second. You know what? I'll go ahead. Oh, I was going to use it there. That player took my double, it looks like, with their bullet bill. They're going to try to red shell me, so I'm going to have to use my star, even though the red actually went by me there. But the plan, like I was about to say before that all happened, is to save this golden for the ending here. That's actually, you know, I'm going to use it now. I see the star, I see the blooper. This is just pure chaos in this section. I want to get out of the way. We have the triple mushrooms. We're actually all the way up. That's the train. I have to go the other way around the train. Wow, that was way too close for comfort. If I can go ahead and use all my mushrooms here, get the double box for up into third. What can we get? We get more mushrooms. This player's triple reds though. It looks like first place is gone. So what I can do is I can use my shrooms. We can take them out with the red and we can steal the second. Yeah, it looks like first place was way further ahead than I anticipated. But I can still secure a second place there and we get a plus 14. And we are back here on DS Peach Gardens, race number 4. Looking to get back into first on a pretty good track. This is another track where bagging is definitely viable. Now, can I do the shortcut shroomless? That was all right. The trick with this one, it's kind of tricky actually. But what you want to do is use your mini turbo before you even touch the grass on the side, and then use your momentum to propel you. Do a bunch of neutral hops and get through the shortcut. Looks like my lines are pretty bad there. We get passed by that player. Go ahead and pass them back. They're probably going to try to red me. Looks like the red just didn't come for me. I'm not really sure what happened there. Go ahead and coin up here. Get up to 9. Try to get some tricks here. Not really drifting the way I'm supposed to. I'm just kind of just driving around the corners right now. It's definitely this combo. The lines that I'm taking are definitely not what I'm used to taking. All right, let's go for it again. Mini turbo, let it go. We hop. I think that was definitely faster that way, a little bit better than lap 1 as well. We have the bomb. I think I'll just go up the middle here and hold this bomb for now. And if someone gets close, we can try to take them out. Never mind, another boo. It's been a couple races, but the boo luck is back, everybody. Happened twice in a row, as you guys saw on LA laps. So hopefully does not, you know, ruin my race here. On this next one, go ahead and snake a little bit to take out my banana for some more protection. And wow, there's double reds. Finally caught up to us. We still have a bit of a lead though, actually. And now normally on this track, if I am in the middle of the pack, I'll opt to bag here at this set on lap 3, because it is really crucial that you get a good item set going into the last turn because of the absolutely broken ending shortcut. But I'm of course in the front, so nothing I can really do. There's another red shell coming for me. And just like that, I really don't have much of a lead at all. Looks like there's a daisy in the back. There's another red shell coming for me. Wow, this player just spawning an infinite amount of red shells, it seems like. Hopefully that is the end of it. I've definitely had enough red shells come my way this race. And now we have basically no lead. The pack is right here. Actually, never mind. The pack isn't really right here. This Wario player is, now that I'm looking at the mini-map. We have a little bit of a breakaway in the rest of the pack, which is nice. I think I'll go for the same strat here. That was definitely slower though. The way it looks like this player is hopping as well. They didn't pull any mushrooms. And there's another boo. Thankfully, they don't pull any red shells though. At least that came our way. We get the first. Definitely what we needed. A nice bounce back from that second place. Not too many red shells came our way at the end. And overall, not too bad of a race. No blue shell either now that I'm thinking about it. So definitely some good item luck overall and a plus 18. We are back here in a new lobby, DK Summit, for this next race. I've managed to find a max VR player. I think there's a 50k player as well, if I'm not mistaken. So it should mean for some better VR gains. We get lag trailed off already. But that last race, I think I only got plus 18, even though I came in first. And I would much prefer, you know, some more competition, some higher rated players. So I opted to find a new lobby. We managed to find a max level player, like I mentioned. That should mean for some more good, exciting races, but more importantly, some good VR gains. I'll go ahead and go into my boo here. We probably would have got starred if I didn't there. And wow, I just barely failed the double cut. My lines were definitely a little bit wonky there. And what is this Lakitu respawn just taking their time? Lakitu is. And wow, we get the blue shell, another bad pull. But we're keeping up. This track, in my experience, you know, the pack always stays fairly close. And you can get some really broken pulls on lap 3. So if you're in the pack or in the back, there's definitely potential to come back. I'm not really worried, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We can see if we can make our way up to the front this time around. I'll chain my star at the next double set here. Take the shortcut here. Try to get some more coins. This is another track that is very difficult to get coins on. I feel like a lot of the Wii tracks in the Booster Course Pass are like that. And wow, we got redded. I was going to say my lines are a lot better this time around than they were last lap. Just for me to get red shelled as soon as I land on the second part. Definitely feel like that was supposed to go for someone else. And then, wow, I mushroom into that player. Or rather, they drive right into me when I was trying to mushroom by. The boo steals our mushrooms there as well. We are back down to 10th. Every time I make any progress, it seems like I just get taken out. Get put back into a bottom spot. And while we get the bullet bill, I think I will just go now. Really no reason to hold it. Hopefully this will take us into a good spot here. The player in front of us had a bill. I think that definitely helped us out. And now we are in third. Unfortunately, we're going to get red shelled right away. We didn't pull any protection there. Try not. Oh, wow. We almost got trailed by that player with their green. The shock. We made the cut, though. We almost got target shocked off. We were in the air during the shock. That was super lucky on our end. Things could have been bad there. We get the red shell. I'm going to go for it. Wait, the red shell connected. That player didn't have any protection. And we secure the first. What a crazy ending. The bill into the cut. The shock. We made the cut. We had the red shell. They didn't have protection. And we secure the first. Wow, what a race. And a plus 21. And we are back here on Paris Promenade. What a dominating performance so far. Who would have thought the Prancer metal tires would be doing so well? I think that's 4 firsts and maybe 1 second to start off the episode. Really couldn't ask for better results. After a another crazy race rather, that DK Summit race, I did not expect to win that at all when I had the bullet bill there. But it carried us into a top spot. The shock almost ruined our race. The red almost ruined our race. But we came out on top. And we're going to try to keep it up here on this next race. We're front running so far, getting up to 9 coins. So far, nothing bad has happened. Hopefully that can keep up here. Is it really worth snaking with these metal tires? Probably not with how abysmal they are. This is kind of how I felt yesterday when I was recording the last episode and the episode before that as well, where I was just trying to play with my normal lines with the rollers. And it was just not letting me crank out the mini turbos. Like, look at that. I didn't even get the orange there. I had to go. I couldn't wait any longer, or else my line would have been completely ruined into the wall. So we're making do with what we have, of course, as always. And oh no, we're going to get double redded here. And the blue is out. I'm going to stop, back up actually. And oh no, the blue. Wow, that was the worst timing I could have had. The blue took its time. And we're going to get taken out by the blue after getting taken out by the red shell. I guess we had just enough of a lead over the player behind us that the blue decided to target us. What can we get? We need something good. That is not something good. We can go ahead and boomerang that player. Oh, we actually missed. Can we hit them this time? Looks like we cannot. I think what I'll do here is just go for the double, take the slower route. We need something really good here. And I'll unfortunately have to use all my shrooms so I don't get red shelled there. Thankfully, that player got rid of their greens. They spam them. And okay, I thought they were going to take my double. That was way too close. Oh no, I get the mushroom. I spam it, so I can't take the shortcut now. But wait, this player gets taken out. We can go ahead and red shell that player in the cut. It looks like they must have had some protection because they did not get taken out. We can secure a third. Not too bad. I thought things would have gone a lot worse after that blue shell. So I will take a third and a plus 13. And we are back. GBA Mario Circuit, a bagging track for the next race. As always, I'm going to go ahead and drive backwards to get started here. What can we get? We get some shrooms, we can start going forward. Hopefully we can have some better item luck this time around. And after watching that last race, I actually meant to say the blue shell drove a lot quicker, rather, came at me a lot quicker than I anticipated. I thought I had a lot more time, but just when I thought I did, the blue shell showed up to take me out. We still secured a third though, so overall, that wasn't too bad of a race. But I'm looking to bounce back to get another first. Pretty sure we've had a podium finish every single race this episode, so I definitely can't complain. Some good, consistently positive VR gains as well. And I think I'm just going to chill in the back a little bit longer, try to get maybe a bill or another dodge in the pocket would be ideal. With some shrooms. The pack is fairly close, I'm not really worried about that. So I think what I'll do here is slow down a little bit more, let these players pass me, and then use my star and chain my mushrooms at this next set. What can we get here? We get a star bullet. Wow, that is the perfect pull because I can just chain my invincibility here and go ahead and take this cut. We get the shock dodge right on cue, a nice ground shroom. I'll use my bill as soon as my star expired. And wow, the front of the pack is actually right here. So just like that, I am up into first place. I think the best play is to use my shroom here on this corner. Try to get away from the rest of the pack. Try not to get taken out here. And my lines are not good with this combo. I'm just going to go around the shortcut. It looks like that is all we needed for the first place. What a great race. Getting the back-to-back-to-back invincibility. Definitely secured our first there. Getting the shock dodge helped as well. And a plus 22. And we are back with yet another bagging track, guys. After a crazy shock dodge finish there. Always so satisfying to get the dodge and get the first place. You know, it's been a while since that has happened for me, rather. So I'm really glad to get back to it. My strategy panned out. Let's see if I can strategize some more and get it to work for me in this next race. Of course, Excite Bike, as you guys know, the ends, the shortcut, like the one I just took, are really broken. So the best course of action is to have something like a mushroom or a star to take the last shortcut and secure a good spot. And of course, like always with bagging, it really comes down to timing when you want to make the comeback, which is why you guys kind of see me hover at the back of the pack on laps 1 and 2, and even at the beginning of lap 3. And then you need to know when to make your move. This one, I think I'm going to actually wait a little bit longer. I think I caught up too quickly. But one advantage of this track is you can actually use like a star, triple mushrooms, or a golden in the grass and avoid all the airtime you would normally get from going off these ramps and tricking. So you might see me do that if I can get a golden mushroom here or something good. We hit the star. There is one player behind us at the next set, so I'm actually gonna wait. Okay, they have the bill, so as soon as they get out of the bill, I'm gonna chain my invincibility, and maybe if they have the shock in their pocket, we can get another shock dodge here. We get the shroom, so I think the best play here is to go ahead and shroom in the off-road here, like I was saying. Make some time up, get around everybody. Gotta watch out for these triple red shells though. Okay, it looks like they got rid of it. That's a banana. We almost get taken out. There's some more red shells ahead of us. That is another great pull. We have the mushrooms, just as I was saying, in the pocket to take the shortcut here. So I think what I'll do is go off on the grass here, go around. We actually missed the box though, unfortunately, and we get redded. So I just did not come back quick enough, it looks like, and we get taken out. The red shell definitely hurt our finish there. We end up finishing in 6th, so overall not too bad, and we lose 9. And we are back on Dolphin Shoals for this next race. Looking to bounce back after a 6th place there. I actually didn't notice, but there's only 9 players in that race, and normally I like to leave the lobby, try to find a more full room if that is the case, because oftentimes I find that when a lobby doesn't have, you know, at least 10 players, if not a full room, it kind of behaves a little bit differently, you know, with the item roulette, the way the race goes. And that definitely affected my strategy there in that last race. Because I feel like with more people, there's more likely, you know, to have a shock, to get power items in the back. And then I think my strategy towards the end, I didn't really catch up quickly enough. And I ended up, you know, getting into the pack too late, getting redded without protection. Made for a pretty decent, pretty average race rather. And while we get lag trailed, we're in 5th, we're in 4th, trying to catch up. Definitely don't want to get too far behind on this track, but we are just getting comboed right now. And almost get starred. I actually take some of their boost from their mushrooms. I'm not really sure how I didn't get starred there. But we are finding ourselves in a bottom spot already, down in 10th. Maybe this will be like that DK Summit race where I make a crazy comeback on lap 3. If I can get the bullet bill here, there is a really good spot to use it, and I will show you guys, you know, if I can. Wow, everyone went for the double there. There's like 5 people all of a sudden trying to take the same box as me. And I'm just going to slow down. Really no point in getting starred by that player if I don't need to. It looks like this player is kind of doing the same thing. I can go ahead and shroom up, take the double box, and what can we get? We get the star. I'll use that right away. There is a player pretty far behind. So like that last race, if someone's going to pull the shock, it's definitely going to be them. Looks like we did not get the shock dodge there. I actually went way too wide and missed the item box there. So there is a Yoshi pretty far ahead. But we are in a middle spot now. We should be able to pull some more good items here. Is this bill going to go above me? It is. Thankfully, we don't get hit. And I'm going to go for the double box here. What can we get? We need something good. Get a bunch of mushrooms. I'll try to get a bunch of tricks on the eel here. It's better than I normally do. I want to pass that player just so we don't get bombed. The red is out hitting that player. We can shroom up, get the double. What can we get? We get the mushroom triple shells. I'm going to have to use the shroom because that player had triple shells as well. And oh no, what are my lines? I went way off to the side. We get the snipe. Actually, it lagged. We didn't get the snipe. And I think we got past the line. We get the 5th. What a chaotic ending there. Almost get taken out. My lines were bad at the end, and we get a +2. And we're back on Animal Crossing Mirror Mode. It's kind of funny. Mirror Mode came up in the last episode of Road to 20k. But before that, it had been so long since I played Mirror Mode online. And here we are once again playing more Mirror Mode. It's like we trail someone. We're in a new lobby. The last one died out. I didn't want to make the same mistake as earlier and play in a 9-person room or less even. So I decided to, test my luck in the new room. I actually didn't see the VR levels of the players here. So I guess it's gonna, it's gonna have to wait until the end of the race for both me and you guys to find out. Wow, that red shell is taking its time. What is going on right there? And that was a pathetic bomb throw. It's still connected. I guess that player came out of nowhere and shroomed right into my bomb. The blue is out. This player is not slowing down, it looks like. Go ahead and use the shroom there. Hopefully don't get blued. Okay, thankfully it went up in the air. That's always nice when that happens, so that you don't get blue shelled. We get the double. What can we get? Did they dodge? I'm not really sure what happened there, but they actually sped up a lot quicker than I anticipated. But we're up here, a bunch of Yoshis in the front of the pack. Of course, pretty much everyone else using a very meta build in this lobby, it looks like, other than me, of course, with my Prancer combo. And no, I made the same mistake as last time, and I went in the off-road just for a fraction there. I lost my mini turbo, falling down into 3rd. We get a shroom, get a nice draft here maybe. Unfortunately, we're going to get red shelled. That is a terrible spot. I'm going to have to use my shroom to recover. I'm actually going to go way to the other side of the track. There's a green almost taking me out. Can we get the double box here? What can we get? We need something good. That's not too bad because I can go ahead and take all this off-road here. Keep going. Wait, that player's slowing down for the blue. The other player slowed down. The shock is out. The green is out hitting that player. What is happening right now? We need something good. We get the banana. If this player gets the shroom... Oh, there's a ground shroom. I missed it. And they had another shroom anyway, so they're going to pass me. And it looks like I will just barely secure the 2nd. What a chaotic finish. Once again, came down to the wire. I will take a 2nd after all of that. And we can see what we can get once these last few players finish up. And we get a +11. And we are back in a new lobby. Except for it's not a new lobby. It's actually the same lobby. At least some of the same players we were playing with earlier. The same max level players in here. And I recognize another couple names. So it looks like there's just not too many people playing at this point in time. So we are going to be stuck with these other players. But thankfully we have a full room. The reason I left this lobby before was because we only had, I think it was 8 people left. Wanted to find a new lobby that was full. And we have done just that. This is indeed a full lobby. Playing on London Loop. Another mirror mode. Back to back. What are the chances? I think the percentage of mirror mode happening is very low. Similar to, getting 200. So definitely a very rare occurrence to get back-to-back mirror mode in these worldwides. We're, of course, bagging as always. It is London Loop. There's a bunch of good off-road shortcuts on this track. So it's definitely very viable to bag on. Go ahead and use the last shroom there. Up into 4th. I think I'll hold my star, though, for a little bit longer here. This track, I don't know if I've ever actually played this track on mirror mode online. This is like when I played LA Laps in the last episode, where it just feels so unnatural. I feel like I have no practice whatsoever. And I'm going to start now. I just saw a bunch of greens. I see everyone getting taken out. That player has the red shell. Can we take them out? It looks like we missed them. Okay, we can connect that time and get up into first here with the red shell too. That is fire though. We somehow avoid it all. They're trying to fire me. There's some more fire. I'm going to go ahead and swerve to the side this time. They take out my protection. We somehow managed to avoid all the fire though. I think I'll back this boomerang. Get another pull. What can we get? We get the green shell coin combo. I think that's a red shell I see behind me. Maybe it's a horn though. Oh, I have to slow down. I wasn't paying attention. The chain jump probably would have taken me out there if I did not. Go ahead and snake a little bit. We can back. Wow, what a back. Right on target. There's some reds. I think the reds took each other out though. I think they threw them too close to one another and they cracked on each other. I know I've done that with green shells before. Or if you try to snipe someone with triple greens and you just spam everything, you end up just basically taking them out. We need something good here. Can we dodge the blue shell? We cannot. I'm going to go ahead and drop my bomb. Oh, we actually missed that player. Can we hit the player behind them? It looks like we cannot. And wow, they're going to snipe us. They had the red shell anyways. It didn't really matter there. We were dead anyways thanks to that blue shell. We're going to lose a couple spots. Still get the 5th though. So not too bad. The blue shell just had to ruin my race there. And we get a +3. We're back on Shroom Ridge for the final race of today's episode. Unfortunately, it looks like a couple players left just before the lobby started. But I'm going to play this one out anyway since we are here. Shroom Ridge is a track I think I'm going to try just to front run because there are only 8 players. Of course, this isn't really a bagging track, but you can have some decent luck bagging. You know, if it comes to it, if it comes down to it, we can snipe that player's green shell off of them there. We can go ahead and steal their box. Wow, just like that, there's 2 players on top of us from the glider, it looks like. That's too funny. It definitely took me by surprise. I'll go ahead and drop my bomb there. It looks like I missed everyone, though. There's a boomerang. Gotta watch out for that. I'll go ahead and just get rid of this banana there. Trying to get sniped. Wow, they do snipe us as soon as they turn the corner there. Go ahead and chain my coin. What else can we get? We get some good protection. We're keeping up. Maybe the play here is to not be in first on lap 3 and get blue shelled like last time. But we will have to see, you know, how things go here. Maybe I can get a crazy snipe with all these shells I'm throwing. Go ahead and chain. Actually, maybe that did hit the dry Bowser. I couldn't tell because of the hill there. But they did get taken out by a green shell. Maybe it was mine. It's hard to say though. I think the player in front of me has the red shell, so I'm actually not going to chain and take the shortcut just so I don't get redded there. So I feel like I would have taken the shortcut, got into first just to get red shelled. So we can wait. I see them waiting menacingly with that red shell trailing behind them. Looks like there's a player with a bullet bill though all of a sudden. We can go ahead and block the red there. We have the shroom in the pocket. I definitely need some more coins here. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and chain there. There is the blue shell right on cue. But this time we have the shroom. We can dodge it. It looks like the player behind us got caught in the blast radius too. And now there is a player right behind us. You know what? I'll just use this coin. Go ahead and get another double. What can we get here? Wow, we get the double protection. That should be enough to secure the first. But wait, there's a shock. But it will not be enough. Looks like the players behind us did not get any items after the shock either. And we barely squeeze out the first. We get the blue shell dodge this time. The shock came late. Almost ruined my race. But it was just not enough this time. Hopefully that means some good VR gains and a +15. And that will do it for today's episode of Road to 20,000 VR. We started things off with 19,715 VR. And we finished things with 19,864 VR. That is a gain of 149, getting so close to 20k. If we can get the same success that we had today in the next episode, that could mean that we could hit 20k in the next episode, episode 30. Maybe it will happen, maybe not. You guys will have to stay tuned to find out. As always, let me know in the comments what you thought of the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.